Hey, folks, welcome back to Shooting Up North. I am your host, Lewis Carlin. We're right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me again this evening. Sacrifice, come and gone. Josh Alexander is back. Josh Alexander back in Impact Wrestling. Thank goodness. JPF, what a show. Yes, it was. It was a very good show. It was a very, very good show. But I'm just happy. I'm just glad that Josh Alexander is back in Impact Wrestling. Caught me by surprise. I didn't think we were gonna see him back in Impact Wrestling. I was scared. He had me fooled. He had a lot of people fooled. They played that really, really well. Josh Alexander did a good job with the whole visa thing, and but I'm glad it all worked out. And Josh Alexander back in Impact Wrestling. Lots of title changes tonight as well. Lots of title changes tonight. Very surprised that the Influence defeated the Inspiration. I didn't think the Inspiration were going to lose. So the Influence are the new Knockouts Tag Team Champions. We had Tasha Steeles defeats Mickey James to become the new Impact Knockouts champion as well. Didn't see that coming. Didn't think that was going to happen. But Tasha Steeles is the new, and I thought we are going to get a heel turn by Chelsea Green, and all signs were pointing to that, but that didn't happen. That didn't happen. But Tasha Steeles, the new Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion, and Violent by Design, Eric Young and Joe Doring, the new Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. So a lot of titles changing tonight. A lot of changes. No kidding. T Simmons, welcome back, T Simmons. No kidding. Made respect to Impact. Josh is back. Absolutely. Thank goodness. Thank goodness Josh is back. I know I was so shocked when I was waiting for Chelsea Green to come out and turn on Milky James because all signs were pointing to that. When she got out, Dr. Ross came out. The whole thing with Dr. Ross is silly. I mean, how do you call it? Chelsea Green is injured with a wrist injury, and you tell me Dr. Ross comes in and basically like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" But anyway, but yeah, I was shocked when Tasha Steeles won. I was expecting Chelsea Green to come out and eventually turn on Mickey James, but that didn't happen. But Tasha Steeles won anyway. Tasha Steeles won anyway. She's the new Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion. So congratulations, Tasha Steeles. She's very, very talented. Impact and Eagles. I knew it was a work with Josh. Yeah, well, I was kind of fooled. I communicate with Josh Alexander. And when we spoke privately, he didn't lead on to anything. He didn't lead on to anything, and I thought it was. I mean, I tried to get him on the show. I even said, you're not signed to Impact anymore. Can you come on the show now? And he's like, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And I was fooled. I was fooled. He did a good job. Actually, I sent him a message. Hopefully he'll respond to me. Waiting for him to respond. I don't know if he'll respond tonight, but yeah, I was surprised. It caught me. I was fooled. I was fooled. Steve Macklin turning on I guess Steve Macklin standing on his own. That was cool. I didn't. He kind of when he came into the ring, I kind of knew that Rhino was going to get hit with the kendo stick, but at least he didn't turn and join. I don't know more. He's just standing on his own. That was really good. That was well done as well. Moose against Heath. I knew Moose wasn't. I know Moose wasn't going to lose to Heath, but Moose is going to drop the title to Josh Alexander. JPF Josh 1000 is taking the belt back at Rebellion 100%. So the main event at Rebellion, as we know, is going to be Moose versus Josh Alexander for the Impact Wrestling World title. And there's no doubt, there's no way in hell Josh Alexander is losing. He's not walking out without the title. Moose needs to get an operation on his torn labrum, so he's going to be healing up. Josh Alexander will defeat Moose at Rebellion. It's going to be a fantastic match. Man, whew, thank goodness Josh is back. I know there are people on social media. Was saying, "Oh, he's going to AEW. He's going to AEW," but nope, he's sticking around. Impact Wrestling. He signed a long-term deal with Impact Wrestling, which is awesome. Donald Hill, what's up, Lewis? Hey, what's up, Donald Hill? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. What did you think of the show, Donald? What did you think of the show? I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna do this. I was gonna get on and watch. I was gonna watch OVW, but I had to get on. I had to get once when Josh Alexander came back. I said I gotta jump on. I gotta talk with the guys. I gotta talk with the guys. And I gotta say that was just fantastic, man. There's the catchphrase again. That was just fantastic. Just fantastic, man. T. Simmons, which is fine because Moose is injured. Yeah, Moose is injured. He needs to take some time off. He's gonna need some take some time off to heal. So Josh Alexander will win the belt at Rebellion. So other matches, uh, oh, Alex Shelley and Jay White was an absolute classic. Wow. That was one hell of a match. One hell of a match. Absolute classic match between Alex Shelley and Jay White. And Jonah versus PCO was also very, very good. Like, I always get scared for PCO because he takes these crazy bumps at his age. And I'm always afraid he's going to wind up getting seriously hurt in the ring. But Jonah defeating PCO. Um, and of course, we saw the first appearance of Dr. Ross as he came out to check on PCO. Dr. Ross wearing his thick black gloves, which was funny. Let me see. JP, I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, hey, Michael Spikes. Hey, everyone. Hey, how you doing, Michael? T. Simmons. I didn't get the chance to watch it, but I heard it was awesome. Yes, that match was incredible. JPF, that was the match of the night. Absolutely fantastic match between Jay White and Alex Shelley. Donald Hill. It was okay. It wasn't as good as the 2 weeks ago. A lot of title changes. What would you grade the show? I'd give the show probably a B minus. I'd probably give it a B minus. Michael Spink's Impact Wrestling Sacrifice show was epic. It was very, very good. But I'll agree with Donald Hill. It wasn't as strong as Hard to Kill or No Surrender, but it was still a very good show. JPF, one of the best matches I've watched in quite a while. I assume you're talking about Alex Shelley and Jay White. T. Simmons, which is why I love Impact Wrestling than WWE. Yeah, I can't watch the WWE. T. Simmons. Impact Wrestling to me is much better than the WWE. T. Simmons, no lie, but PCO is not human at all. Yeah, I always get scared with PCO. I always get scared he's going to wind up getting hurt. I mean, severely hurt. He takes these crazy bumps at his age. He take the power bomb off the top of the steps to the outside, and it was just. I'm like, oh my god, please, no more, no more. Joshua Melton. Yes to Josh Alexander return. Yes, very happy Josh Alexander's back. He's got a long-term deal with Impact Wrestling. Michael Spikes. I'm so happy for Tasha Steeles winning winning the Impact Knockouts Championship. Yes, Tasha Steeles caught me by surprise. I wasn't expecting that at all, but Tasha Steeles I almost said retains. Tasha Steeles wins the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Championship, which is fantastic. She's well deserving of it as well. Michael Spikes, glad Josh Alexander is back in Impact Wrestling. Yes, man, me too. Me too. I was fooled. Not everybody was fooled. A lot of people thought it was a work. I was fooled. I was fooled. Because I talk occasionally to Josh Alexander, and he didn't lead on to that this was a work at all. He played it off really, really well. And I was fooled. Actually, I sent him a message. Hopefully, I'm waiting for him to respond. I don't know if he's going to respond to me tonight, but letting him know that he had me fooled. So we'll see if he responds while we're doing this live chat here. Um, Where am I? I don't want to miss anybody. Michael Spikes. I'm so happy. I read that one. Donald Hill. The X Division was great, man. I hope this isn't the last we see of Jake. Jake something. I hope not too. I hope they re-sign Jake something as well. Trey Miguel, Jake something. That was one heck of a opening match. Really enjoyed that one. Jake something really proved that he's world class talent, and I really hope they re-sign um, Jake something. Also, the pre-show matches were really good. Um, Lady Frost against Giselle Shaw and Honor No More, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett against Rich Swann and Willie Mack. Surprised that Honor No More lost that tag team match. I thought they were going to win, and I was wrong. I thought Bennett and Bennett and Taven were going to take the titles from the Good Brothers, but I was incorrect on that one. Donald, no, I just read Donald Hill. T. Simmons, what's this about Michael Elgin suing Impact? I heard about that. I'm going to be honest, I haven't read anything about it yet. I was going to get to that, but I heard that he's suing Impact Wrestling. I believe it's breach of contract, from what I was reading. I don't know the full details, T. Simmons, but I'll. I'm going to do some research on that, so we'll see what I can find out. But I believe it's breach of contract. Breach of contract. I was disappointed. Deonna Prazo, the open challenge was answered by Chelsea. By Chelsea Green. I was a little disappointed in that. I thought it was lame. I thought we were gonna get some new talent. I thought we're going to see somebody new, a new face, but I thought it was lame bringing Chelsea Green out. And then with Chelsea Green, I thought because she got injured and then Dr. Ross came out to check on her wrist, I thought since that led right into the Tasha Steelz Mickey James match, I thought Chelsea Green was going to eventually turn on Mickey James, and that was how they were going to work it, but that didn't happen. So the whole thing was lame. The whole thing I thought was lame having her answer the challenge and not give us somebody new. T. Simmons, the pre-show. I love those two matches. Louisville was. Oh yeah, let's talk about the crowd. Thank you, T. Simmons. I want to let me read your full comment. T. Simmons, the pre-show. I love those two matches. Louisville was so hype. Awesome crowd. Yes, the crowd was one of the best Impact crowds in a long, long time. They were so pumped. They were so into it. They were cheering. They were yelling. They were screaming. They were clapping. It was a great crowd. It's great to watch Impact Wrestling with a crowd like that. They definitely need to get back to Louisville. That crowd was just spectacular. Just spectacular. Donald Hill, PCO comes off as a face to me. I don't see him sticking with Honor No More for long. Yeah, it's weird. Honor No More is a heel faction, but PCO was basically the baby face in the match. So I don't know. All due respect, PCO. I don't know if he fits in with the other Honor No More guys. I think PCO should break off and go on his own. I can see that. I can see Honor No More something happening and Honor No More kicking PCO out. But the fans were into him. He was definitely a face. Michael Spinks. Michael, I'm sorry, you're not Michael Spinks. Michael Spinks is a boxer. Michael Spikes. The show is epic tonight. All the matches were epic. I'm not gonna say they were all epic. I'm glad you think so. You're entitled to your opinion, but I don't know if I wouldn't say all the matches were epic. I thought it was a very, very good show. It wasn't up there with Hard to Kill or No Surrender, but it was a very, very good show. JPF, I was sure it was going to be Taya. Yeah, I thought it was going to be Taya. I thought we were going to see, I was thinking maybe Miranda Gordy or something like that. But official Lil Silver, great breath of fresh air to see new champions in Impact Wrestling. We need a switch and the change. I don't want to miss any comments here. I want to read everybody. So, officially, I thought Kira Hogan would have answered the challenge of Deonna. That way, when Tasha Steele won her title, she comes out and returns Fire and Flavor. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. I think she has some sort of contract though with AEW. It's not a full time contract, so I don't think that that could have happened. They could have reformed Fire and Flavor, but I don't know. I don't know the contract details that she has with AEW. If she's or even if she even has a contract, I thought I read somewhere that she might have some sort of deal with them. But that would have been cool if it was Kiera Hogan and then she reunited with Tasha Steelz. That would have been great. I love Fire and Flavor. They were a fantastic tag team. Um, Travis Moon, Shelly White put on match of the night. Might even be match of the year up until this point. Might even be match of the year. Fantastic match. R. Russell, JPF, same here, but I'm glad of the direction. Okay, Michael Spikes, what no fish stick sandwiches? I'm sorry, man. I wasn't there. I'm reading these I'm reading these Impact Wrestling sacrifice comments and suddenly what no fish stick sandwiches tonight? Yeah, no, I'm it's too late. It's too late for the fish stick sandwiches. Maybe to maybe tomorrow, man. Maybe tomorrow. That was a good one, Michael. TRU Lewis Animal. That was a really good pay-per-view. Yeah, I agree. That was a very good pay-per-view. Very good pay-per-view. The women were really good. Or Russell, I agree. T. Simmons, if I had to choose who should replace PCO, Silas Young. Silas Young would be a great replacement for PCO. Great replacement. Or even Shane Taylor. A little official little silver. People talking about PCO. Um, that he's 50. He's 54, to be honest, not 50, 54. People talking about PCO that he's 50, but it acts like WWE doesn't do it when you want to see a 50 something Stone Cold Steve Austin at Mania or Undertaker or Shawn Michaels. That's true. That's true. You have a good point there. You have an excellent point there on that one, man. Um, Vito Scaletta, hey Lewis, I bet BQ loves the Impact commentary now. Haha, what are your thoughts on that now? It's permanent. I think it's fantastic. BQ does love um, the commentary. Actually, me and BQ were we were exchanging messages throughout Sacrifice. If anyone's not familiar with BQ, he runs the Impact Lounge. Head on over there to the Impact Lounge, a great Impact Wrestling channel. But yeah, love the new commentary team, as does BQ. BQ loves the new commentary team as well. So he's definitely on board with the new commentary team. Eagle Fly 365, great pay per view. Josh is back. Thank goodness. Thank goodness Josh is back. Um, thank goodness Josh is back. I'm very happy he's back. Call me by surprise. I was fooled. I was not everybody was fooled. Some people knew it was a work, but I was fooled, and I'm glad he's back. What happened to ODB? R. Russell, what happened to ODB? Maybe she's with her food truck. I don't know. Quite frankly, I'm going to be honest. I'm not the biggest ODB fan, so if she doesn't come back to Impact Wrestling, I'll be cool with that. Jay Brown, Shelly and White tore the house down. Absolutely, they absolutely tore the house down. Um, this just came in. Oh no. Oh no. From Fightful Select. This just came in on this just popped in. So this is breaking news. Everybody ready for some breaking news? Does everybody want to hear some breaking news right now? Some Impact Wrestling breaking news. Everybody you guys ready for some breaking news right now? This just popped into my onto my phone. So here it goes. From Fightful Select, okay? This is cool. Breaking news on the stream, man. So here's, and I'm sure everybody's listening now with what? What's the breaking news? So here we go. Jake something is now a free agent. Fightful reported recently that Jake's deal was up at the end of February, which was true, but there was one outstanding date remaining on his contract. Despite the deals being set to expire, Impact put him in a top spot in an X Division title match for Sacrifice, which is slated to be his last with the company as of now. We're told that as of this moment, no deal between Jake Something and Impact Wrestling has been reached, and he isn't scheduled to be at the TV tapings tomorrow. We're told that things ended between the two sides on good terms and that Jake would likely be welcomed back. But it was reiterated to Fightful that this doesn't necessarily spell the end of the two working together if they can reach an agreement in the future. So as of right now, Jake Something is no longer with Impact Wrestling. He will not be at the tapings tomorrow. So that's just came in from Fightful Select. Not the best news. Not the best news. Not the news I wanted to read. Sorry, I got some stuff in my glasses, some water in my glasses here. What do you guys think of that? He's not Jake Something is no longer with Impact Wrestling, which is a shame. I hopefully they can work out something between the two. Let me scroll down here. Yeah. Um, Eagle Fly 365. No, not Jake. Fisher Lil Silver, what Impact Wrestling? Lock him down ASAP. Yeah, they have to lock him down immediately. Oh, Russell, Jake should join CYN with EC3 and crew. No, he should not. He should re-sign with Impact Wrestling. Jay, bro, we can't lose Jake. No, we can't. But unfortunately, he's not going to be at the TV tapings tomorrow, according to Fightful Select. And he's no longer with Impact Wrestling. TRU, Lewis Animal. Oh, dang. Hope he chooses to come back. Dude's a beast since shedding his the cousin Jake gimmick. I agree. They should definitely do what they can. They should definitely try to work out something with Jake Something. Hey, they should definitely work out something with Jake Something. There you go. Play on words there. But no, that's not what I wanted. That's Fightful could have waited till tomorrow to release this. Right? We just Jake Something coming off a huge match with Trey Miguel. They could have waited maybe an extra day tomorrow. Let Jake Something let him appreciate the great match. But anyway, not the best news. Not the best news for Jake Something. Well, hopefully they'll work something out. Donald Hill, man, that sucks. Yes, it does suck. TRU, Lewis Mania, LOL. Something funny? Are you laughing at me? Is it my voice? That's just fantastic. JPF, I can understand where he's coming from if he leaves, though. Yeah, um, they were leaving on good terms, and hopefully something can be worked out. Oh, Russell, Fightful, what a sap. LOL. I'm cool with Sean Ross Sapp. I'm cool with Sean Ross Sapp. I think they do a good job over there at Fightful. Now I know not everybody's a fan of his, but I'm a fan of Sean Ross Sapp. I like Sean Ross Sapp. I like what he does. Vito Scaletta something is a future. Oh, so we say something of the Jake something. Jake something is a future star like Rohit, but hopefully they both come back. But at least we have Bailey. Yep, Mike Bailey is fantastic, and I really hope Jake something comes back. Love Rohit Raju to come back as well. JPF, he has potential, but he hasn't been used the best to his. Yeah, JPF, he hasn't been used to the best of his potential. I mean, the match we saw against Trey Miguel today, we saw just how good he can be. And unfortunately, it may very well be his last match with Impact Wrestling. Michael Spikes, Trey Miguel having one of the best X Division championship runs in history. What's next for the champ? It's definitely an excellent run for Trey Miguel. I would say Speedball Mike Bailey. I'm surprised Speedball Mike Bailey wasn't on the show at all. He wasn't even on the pre-show, which was a little odd. I know they want to build him up, but I would say Speedball Mike Bailey might be the next opponent for Trey Miguel. Still bummed out about reading that about Jake something, man. Especially after the match he had. What other matches did we have here that we haven't spoken about? I think we spoke about everything, right? Oh, Eddie Edwards and Rhino. Eddie Edwards, and what'd you guys think about that one? Steve Macklin turning on well, he didn't he turned on Team Impact, but he did not align himself with On It No More. I thought that was a better match than I was expecting between Eddie Edwards and Rhino. And is the whole Steve Macklin thing was pretty cool too. You know, Steve Macklin standing on his own. He's gonna be standing on his own going forward. So that was pretty cool. You think Fulton will turn on Ace because of his relationship with Speedball? Nah, I don't think Fulton will turn on Ace. I think if anything, Fulton and Ace will stick together and they'll both turn on Speedball Mike Bailey. If anything, JPF Trey loses his next title match either to Bailey, Bay, or Austin. Okay, no, I can see that. I can see that happening. I think if it's Bay or Austin, I think the next champ's going to be Speedball Mike Bailey. Vincenzo Comisio, love that name, man. I think Jake something will be in WWE, but I hope he returns him back. I don't think WWE will be interested in Jake something. Official Lil Silver, what is next for Violent by Design? They're the tag team champions, and I would say probably rematches with the Good Brothers. And I'm surprised that the Good Brothers dropped the title. They got a big match coming up against the Briscoes. You know, I thought they would go in as the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team Champions against the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, but I guess not. Maybe the Briscoes come in. Maybe Gorillas of Destiny come back. Maybe Fin Juice returns. We'll see. I'm sure there's a lot of potential opponents out there for Violent by Design. Well, we got a lot of people here on the stream, so welcome everybody. Thank you so much for everybody for jumping on. Provide 247. What a work on Impact part. This awesome build for the Moose and Walking Weapon. Yeah, great stuff. They did a great job with it. Eagle Fly 365. Heath held his own tonight. Great showing for him. Yes, it was a very good match. Very good match with Moose. JPF, are their contracts up this year or next? Who are we talking about when you say are their contracts up? Are you talking about the Good Brothers? If it's the Good Brothers, I believe the contracts are up this year. Good Brothers had a long time. Official Little Silver Good Brothers had it a long time. I think it's time for them to drop the titles. Yeah, but I would have preferred for them to go into that match with the against the Briscoes as the tag team champions. Michael Spikes, will Su Young return at Rebellion and challenge Deanna for one of the belts? No, I hope not. I hope it's not Su Young. I hope it's not Su Young or Michael Spikes. I'm thinking it's going to be Ember Moon or Athena. Could very well be Su Young, but I would prefer it to be Ember Moon or Tyre Valkyrie. But good point. It could very well be Su Young. You know, that could be her return at Rebellion and challenge Deanna for one of the belts. If they can't secure Tyre Valkyrie or Ember Moon, it could very well be Su Young. Tronzilla, number one Xbox hater. Welcome back, man. How's everything? Hope everything's okay, man. The little weasel the little weasel Tony Khan, man, didn't get your guy Alexander. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad the little weasel Tony Khan didn't get Josh Alexander. I'm glad he remains in Impact Wrestling. R. Russell, how does Heath explain this to his kids? That's an excellent question. Excellent question. He's got a lot of explaining to do. A lot of explaining to do. Well, maybe he'll explain why he lost, and then he'll just show his paycheck. I don't know. Maybe he'll go out. That's a good. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how he's going to explain it to his kids. JPF, Good Brothers. Yeah, nothing against them or anything, but I haven't liked the fit really. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sue is she has she our wrestler says Sue is pregnant. Is she still pregnant? I thought she had the baby already. Or is she still pregnant? I thought she had the baby. Official Lil Silver. I can't see how come Wrestling Inc. Never do a podcast review of Impact shows or their Fire pay per view, but always do podcasts of Raw, which is bad. Let Wrestling Inc. Do what they want. You got me, official Little Silver. You got me. I'm here. I'm representing Impact Wrestling. You know, Lewis Carlin shooting up north. I'm representing Impact Wrestling. You got me, bro. You got me. Um, Eagle 365. R Russell. It's going to crush them. Um, so his predators. It's going. I'm not sure what you mean there. But maybe R Russell does. Um, she announced. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I apologize, R Russell. She announced in December or January. My fault. I thought she had the baby. I'm sorry. I thought she had the baby. If she's still pregnant, then there's no chance that she will be at Rebellion. Sue. So Mike says Sue had the baby. So did she have the baby, or did she not have the baby? Um, Official Little Silver. Yeah, I like that. I had to find you. I'm glad you cover Impact and BQ and Tito. Yeah, well, I'm glad you found me, man. I'm glad. I'm very thankful for the support that you've been giving me, man. You're awesome. You keep sending me those messages, man. If I don't answer right away, it's because I'm either working or not. But I know you send me those Instagram messages, but just send them to me. I'll always answer them eventually. If I don't answer them right away, I apologize, but I will definitely get back to you eventually on those messages that you send me, man. And everyone check out BQ and TW at the Impact Lounge. They do awesome work, man. R. Russell, no problem. Okay, Michael, yes. I think Michael and R. Russell are having a conversation amongst themselves. So, Michael Spikes, this was, and it's okay to have conversations amongst yourself. That's cool. I have no issue. Michael Spikes, this was a much needed win for Lady Frost tonight. Yeah, I was surprised. Thanks for bringing that up. I was surprised that Lady Frost went over on Gisela Shaw. You know, I thought they were going to build Gisela Shaw up a little bit more, but yeah, big win for Lady Frost. Tronzilla number one Xbox hater. You're gonna watch the fight. Covington versus um, Masvidal about to come on. I'm sorry, man. I'm not really an MMA guy. Not an MMA guy, so I'm gonna say no. Once we're done here with the post sacrifice discussion, I'm gonna go and watch some OVW wrestling, March Mayhem on Fight TV. I have that ordered, so I'm gonna go and watch that when we're done here talking. Um, Official Little Silver Lady Frost, a good kind is good. Kind of reminds me of Charlotte Flair, but far better. I could see that. I could see that. Lady Frost, very talented. JPF, good hockey game on right now though. Really, who's playing? Is it the Red Wings and the Islanders? Who's playing? We got the Rangers against the Maple Leafs. The Canadians against the North Stars. Who's playing? Who's playing? And when you say on right now though, we see. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. Just give me one second. I gotta send this quick message. Sorry, folks. I gotta send this message. Okay. Flames and Avs. Oh, not a hockey fan, but it sounds like a good game. Russell, was Giselle a dude? No. Well, Giselle's not a dude. What makes you think that? Giselle sure is not a dude. What makes you think that, man? What makes you think that? Not, no way. No way. Who's winning? Who's winning? Flames or Avs? Is Patrick Waugh still the goalie for the Avalanche? I know he's not. I know he's not. I know he's not. What else? So what do you think? I think clearly the match of the night was Jay White um against Alex Shelley. The Blue Shades 92. I didn't like VDB and the Influence winning the tag titles. They're so boring. I was surprised by the Influence. I wasn't too thrilled. I wasn't too thrilled with them winning either. Violence by Design, I was surprised as well. I predicted the opposite. I predicted that the titles would have stayed where they were, but yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really a big fan of the title changes either. Lewis Animal Russell LOL nope. Her voice is as deep as Jordan Grace. Okay, no, but yeah, TRU Lewis Animal has answered the question for Russell. She is not a dude. JPF, what are the chances that PCO is related to Georgie Animal Steel and Frankenstein? I think there's a very good chance. I think there's a very good chance that PCO has some George the Animal Steel in him. George the Animal Steel legend, man. I love watching it when I was growing up. Official Lil Silver. Can't wait until Sammy Callahan comes back. When he comes back, it will be interesting to see if he joins his former tag team partner Eddie Edwards or fight against him. I think he's going to fight against him. I don't think he's going to join Honor No More. I think he's going to stick with Team Impact. Official Lil Silver, I love Violent by Design, best stable Impact made. Very, very good stable. Excellent stable, Violence by Design. Very, very entertaining. I don't know if they're the best stable that Impact made. You know, you had LAX was a terrific stable. Um, so I'm not sure if Violence by Design. Well, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. But I don't. There's you could argue for other stables as well. You could argue for aces and eights as well. You know, Andrew C. Hey Andrew, how you doing, man? How you doing? Um, I'm so happy that we got Alexander back in. But yes, I'm very happy too. I sent Josh actually a message, letting him know that that he had me fooled, and I'm glad he's back in Impact. I got a heart emoji back from Josh Alexander. I let him know also that we're discussing the show on the podcast live, and I told Josh that everybody here is happy that he's back. We'll see if he responds to that one as well. Um, let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, here. TRU Lewis Animal. I wanted Good Brothers to drop the titles or Gorillas of Destiny later on. Yeah, I always thought Gorillas of Destiny might have come back to win the titles. Uh, Tronzilla, number one Xbox hater. Jay White is top five right now. I think he's top three. I think he's top three. Jay White is just a tremendous talent. The Blue Shades 92. I thought it'd been nice if they had a debut on the show for the Deanna match. Yeah, I thought we were gonna see a debut as well. I thought Chelsea Green was kind of a cop out. It was kind of lame. Um, Andrew C, why do you think the champ challenge is? What do you think the champ challenge is leading up to? I think it's going to lead up to Deonna Purrazzo defending against Athena or Ember Moon, as she was formerly known as at Rebellion. I'm predicting it's going to be Athena or Taya Valkyrie. Official Lil Silver, main event Mafia. I forgot. I guess I meant to say best stable in this era. Main event Mafia also great stable. Impact Wrestling. TRU Lewis Animal. Yep, Violence by Design is good, but not on the level of LAX and Aces and Eights. Official Lil Silver. Josh Alexander walking weapon surprise was great. Keep giving us great surprises like tonight at the end. Yes, I was very, very surprised. Very happy that Josh Alexander is back with Impact Wrestling. Get out of here. There's a little fly flying around here. You can't be on the podcast, fly. Get out of here. Um, where am I? Okay, Tronzilla, number one Xbox hater. Why do you want to win the Who do you want to win the New Japan Cup? That's a good question. I'm going to be honest. I have to catch up on that, so I can't give you an answer on that just yet. I'm sorry. Silver, that was another great one. I'm sorry, TRU Lewis Animal Silver. That was another great one. Also, Violent by Design, not on that level yet. Okay, that's you could argue for either or. Official Little Silver. How will AEW get the Ring of Honor Women's title? Will they make new titles like when WWE brought back ECW? I don't know. I think Deanna Praza is going to have to um she's gonna have to drop the title sooner or later. I'm sure the little weasel Tony Khan's gonna want his belt back. So maybe she'll just mail it back to him, or maybe she'll drop it to somebody. But I'm sure the little weasel Tony Khan wants his little weasel belt back. JPF VBD is good, but they have a weak link in Diener. I really want them to sign AOP back in the day and run with Young, Doring, and the Authors of Pain. That would have been that would be an awesome team. Actually, that would have been an awesome team. I'm surprised they haven't signed on with anybody. Authors of Pain. The Blue Shades 92, it's been sort of annoying that they really haven't had many debuts for these Impact Plus shows. Yeah, but still worry. I'm sure we're going to get a few debuts. I'm sure we'll get a few debuts coming up, especially at Rebellion. And at the multiverse of matches, I'm sure we're going to get a number of debuts there. The Briscoes are debuting for Impact Wrestling. So there's a big debut coming up. So let's get excited about that. Um, TRU Lewis Animal Silver, since they might have Britt win it from Diona. Those two have been wanting to face each other for a while now. That's a possibility. You could have Britt Baker win the title, win the Ring of Honor title. Brad Risk, I would have liked to see them play out the Josh versus Moose for Bound for Glory, give it a nice year-long build, the perfect way to end the story. I think that we've had a nice long build. I think we've had a nice long build between Josh and Moose, and we're gonna get the payoff at Rebellion. I think it's working perfectly. The Blue Shades 92, who does the influence feud with besides the inspiration? Because there are Tasha is the KO champ and Grace is the single star. Um, Havoc and Rosemary, maybe. Possibly. Maybe they bring some maybe they team up maybe Lady Frost teams up with Alicia Edwards. I'm sure they could throw some teams together. Um, the Blue Shades 92. I meant like signings, not just there for a show and leave. Okay, no, yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah, I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question. I thought you just meant you know, some debuts, but yeah, no, I see. I'm hoping we get to one or two for Rebellion. I'm hoping we get one or two for Rebellion. Hopefully they can sign Ember Moon. Hopefully a Ty Valkyrie comes back. Um, we'll see. So all Russell, I think the Chelsea Diona match is a setup for a swerve. Um, Chels will soon turn on Mickey, and Diona stated that she wants the tag titles from um, with Chelsea. So we'll see. We'll see. I thought Chelsea was going to turn on Mickey tonight, but that wasn't the case. What do you guys think of Dr. Ross? You think he does a good job? You think Dr. Ross does a good job? Brad Risk, you all know he's not a doctor, right? He's not a real doctor. He's head of talent relations, so he's not a doctor at all. Um, he's actually the guy I have to speak to when I want to interview people for Impact Wrestling. Brad Risk, I just want Moose as champion longer. He's the best champion they had in years. Unfortunately, Brad, he's injured and he did say he needs to take some time off to heal. So we could expect him to lose the title to Josh Alexander at Rebellion. Michael, Impact Wrestling should make Tony buy back the Ring of Honor women's championship belt. Yeah, I mean, either that. I'm sure, but you can't really do that though. It doesn't belong to Impact Wrestling. It belongs to Ring of Honor. So if he purchased Ring of Honor, then and he wants the belt back, just like if Kenny Omega had the belt in Impact Wrestling, had Impact Wrestling's belt in AEW, and he wasn't coming back to Impact Wrestling, and Impact Wrestling wanted the belt back, they would have to send the belt back to Impact Wrestling. Tony Khan owns that belt, so he Impact Wrestling can't make Tony Khan pay any money to get the belt back because it's his property, right? He could just take them to court and sue them, but it won't go that far though. The Influence should feud with Micro Man, Swinger, and the Blue. JPF, you're on fire with the jokes tonight, man. I'm thinking the Influence against Microman and the the Blue Meanie would be epic, epic. Microman is the greatest wrestler on the face of the planet. Official Lil Silver, I am tired of saying Impact Wrestling if is broke. We really like a broke company owner, their own cable company channels, Access TV and Fight Network. If you go to Anthem Sports website, they own more channels. I am tired of saying Impact Wrestling is broke. They really would a broke company owner. Yeah, they're not broke. They got plenty of money. So I just didn't understand where you're going with that for a bit. I'm losing my voice, man. Did a lot of podcasts today. We're gonna wrap this up shortly. Metal Lazy 99. I thought it was nice to see Tasha with a Knockouts title and Josh showing up. But overall, the show just wasn't nearly as good as it wasn't as good as No Surrender or Hard to Kill. I agree with you on that. I thought Dr. Rose was Santino Morelli. No, that wasn't it. Santino Morelli or Russell was the other guy that came on commentary for the Musa Heath match. That was a Santino Morella. But Dr. Ross is not. Dr. Ross is Ross Foreman, head of talent relations for Impact Wrestling. Again, R. Russell. Whenever I want to interview someone for Impact Wrestling, I have to get approval from Ross. So I got to contact Ross, make a request, and if I'm lucky, I'll get somebody sent to me. Andrew C. My predictions for Rebellion match card was Josh versus Moose World title, Violence by Design versus OGK tag titles, Trace versus Austin versus Speedball Mike Bailey, Exhibition Tasha versus Mickey rematch knockouts title. Hey, I can see all that happening, man. Those are good predictions. I can see all those happening. I can see OGK winning the tag team titles as well at Rebellion. Metal Lazy 99. Diona should lose the Ring of Honor women's title in the trash. Should toss the Ring of Honor women's title in the trash, Medusa style. A lot of people are saying that. Excuse me. A lot of people are saying that, and I completely disagree. Not a fan of dropping anyone's world title into the trash can. When Medusa did it, to drop the WWE title into the garbage can on WCW TV. I was not a fan of that. I don't think it's because just think, what if Kenny Omega had the Impact Wrestling world title and he didn't want to give it back, and Impact Wrestling and AEW they got into a beef over the title, and so Kenny Omega took the title and dropped it into the trash can. Would you guys want to see that? No. So I'm not a fan of dropping world titles into garbage cans. So I'm going to read a few more, then we're going to wrap this up. Andrew C. The Inspiration versus the Influence, Knockouts tag titles, Champ Challenge, Tony Storm answers. I don't Tony Storm possibly. Forgot about Tony Storm, but I'm picking Ember Moon. I'm picking Ember Moon to answer the challenge at Rebellion. I thought something was going to win. Me too. I don't know if you heard Ryan Kirksky. This news came in. You might have come in late, but Jake something is now a free agent. He's no longer with Impact Wrestling. I read the report earlier. Is Chelsea ever going to turn heel? I think so. I thought she was going to do it tonight, Metal Lazy 99, but it didn't happen. R. Russell, so I was correct. I got them confused. Thanks. So my eyes were not fooling me. R. Russell, Diona is too classy to do that. Yeah, me too. I agree with you on that. Mick Thomason, we got a new knockout champion. What do you think about it? I think it's great. I think Tasha Steelz is well deserving of holding that title. Official Lil Silver, Rhino did the same thing when Vince McMahon wanted the ECW World Championship, and Rhino threw it in the trash can and set it on fire back in the old days. Not a fan of it. wouldn't want to see that. I'd be disappointed if we saw that happen. Um, Influence was inspiration in a stand-up comedy match. Metal Lacy 99. Influence was inspiration in a stand-up comedy match. So how does that work? How does that work? They have four microphones and they each have like a 5 minute set. They have a 5 minute set of material. And the fans, whoever gets the most laughs, their team wins the match. And this is the last one I'm going to read, and then I'm going to wrap this up here for the night. It's getting late, and I do want to watch OVW. So TRU Lewis Animal. I would love to see Mandy Leon and the return of Angelina Love to Impact Wrestling. The Allure would be great for the women's tag team division. I agree with you 100%. The Allure would be absolutely fantastic for the Impact Wrestling women's division. Okay, so okay, official Lil Silver. This is the last one. No stupid gimmick. The WWE got Impact. Impact learned from the WWE Raw mistakes. It's funny but corny. I think you're referring to the trash can thing. Okay, we'll do a few more. JPF. Only because I saw only because I saw the name Microman in the next comment. JPF influence versus Microman Swinger and the Blue Meanie with the feedback on a pole. Oh God, JPF, you're on fire. What if it's a microman on a pole match? What if it's a microman on a pole match? That would be hilarious as well. Russell, have a great rest of the night. You too. Okay, last one. Official Lil Silver. Okay, good night, everyone. God bless and take care. Official Lil Silver, same to you. God bless you, man. God bless you, man. And Mick Thomason, I think it's awesome. Josh Alexander is back in Impact Wrestling. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on the live stream. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for the support. I tip my hat to you guys, and we're gonna do this again. Let's do this again a lot more, man. I have fun with you guys all the time. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you so much. I can't begin to thank you guys enough. You guys are so awesome. You guys are awesome. So that's it for tonight, and we'll be back. We'll be doing more live streams in the upcoming weeks. Good night, George Costanza. You know, people call me George. People have been calling me George Costanza since Seinfeld. So this guy, that's nothing new. Nothing new. I've been getting that for like 20 years now. People calling me George Costanza. So I'm glad you're bringing that up, this guy. But again, thanks everybody. Take care. Good night and stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye bye.